Hello there. Today I'll try my best to explain to you how most discords resolve the Queen's Edict mechanic of Delubrum Reginae Savage. I already explained the reverse path method used in a late night discord in a previous video if you wanna watch another way of resolving this. Now it's time to tackle what we call the wall strat. This method relies heavily on a red leader who will tell you where to place yourself based on your debuffs. However, I will help you understand how to resolve this mechanic by yourself as well. First, let's take a minute to explain how the Queen's Edict mechanic works. You will be given 2 movement edict debuffs, either 2 squares, 3 squares, and or 4 squares. These 2 debuffs will resolve separately, meaning they have 2 different timers. One is shorter, 23 seconds, and the other is longer, 38 seconds. Therefore, you will have to move twice. At the end of its timer, the movement edict debuff will transform into a your move debuff, prompting you to move the amount of squares it was. Dots will appear above your head and will disappear as you take the appropriate number of steps. A visual sign above your head will also appear if you take too many steps, alongside a timed Doom debuff. After a few seconds, if you have not gone back on your steps, you will die. Now that those debuffs make more sense, we can delve into the actual mechanic. The Queen will become untargetable, give everyone 2 movement edict debuffs that you will add together, meaning you will either get 5 steps total, 6 steps total, or 7 steps total. A safe spot will also appear in the form of a blue square either north or south. You'll need to move your camera so this safe spot ends up being at the top of your screen. It will become your new true north regardless of its actual position in the arena. Your own starting position will be at the opposite of this safe spot, so your first reflex should be to go towards your true south. Once you are there, you'll have to look at specific guards. If you use the right hand side, look at the guard going towards your true east. If you use the left hand side, look at the guard going towards your true west. Note where this guard is hidden. Is the wall you need safe? Meaning, does it get cleaved by the guard going towards it? Then look at the guard going towards your true south. Note where this guard is hidden. Is the back safe? Meaning, does the far back line get cleaved by the guard going towards it? Based on those informations, you have 4 possible scenarios. Here I will explain using the left hand side, but know that using the right one is just as simple, as it's the exact same principle, simply mirrored. This is a set of rules that can be used on any side, left or right. If both the back and the wall are safe, meaning they won't be cleaved by any guard, those with 6 steps will start in a corner. 7 steps will start at the right of the 6s. Finally, 5 steps will need to adapt based on where the west and east guard will cleave. If only the back is safe, meaning the wall is going to get cleaved by a guard but the back is not, those with 5 steps will start on a corner in the back, 6 and 7 being right after them. If only the wall is safe, meaning the back line is going to get cleaved by a guard but the wall is not, 5 will start on a corner against the wall, 6 and 7 being right after them. If neither the back nor the wall are safe, meaning they will both get cleaved by a guard, those with 5 steps will start below the Queen, 6 and 7 being right after them. Those are only your starting positions. You will then be prompted to move twice. Your steps will take you towards the safe spot bit by bit in order to end on it, following a specific column that you know is not going to get cleaved by any guard as you placed earlier with the future movements in mind. Once again, this could have been done looking at the right hand side, as this formula can be mirrored. When this method is called by the Discord you run with, the red leader will use markers to tell you where to place yourself. As an example, let's take those with the safe spot above A and only the back being safe. The calls will be something like 5 on 3 marker, 6 below C marker, 7 to the right of 6 steps. And we will go back using the 3D column. The two things you will need to pay attention to will be your total of steps and which column you have to follow to go to the safe spot. As an additional information, 5 and 7 steps will always start on a black tile, 6 will always start on a white tile. Now let's try to put theory into practice, still using the left wall. Example 1. Look at the guards going towards the left wall and opposite to the safe spot. Here, both the wall and the back line are safe. Therefore, we can already place 6 to the corner and 7 right near them. However, 5 will need to take a closer look at the west and east guards. Where do they cleave? Based on this, 5 will start at the spot where those guards do not cleave. Everyone will go back to the safe spot using the wall column. The calls in this example would be 5 on 2, 6 in the corner, 7 on 1. And we will go to the safe spot using the 2 column. Now let's watch the mechanic resolve. When prompted to move, I do so until the dots above my head have totally disappeared, then I stop. When prompted to move a second time, I end on the safe spot. The mechanic is done. Example 2. Look at the guards going towards the left wall and opposite to the safe spot. Here, both the wall and the back line are safe again. Therefore, we can already place 6 to the corner and 7 right near them. However, 5 will once again need to take a closer look at the west and east guards. Where do they cleave? Based on this, 5 will start at the spot where those guards do not cleave. Everyone will go back to the safe spot using the wall column. This means 5 will need to go all the way to the left. The calls in this example will be 5 on C or 5 in front of the safe spot, 6 in the corner, 7 on 1. And we will go to the safe spot using the 2 column. The mechanic resolves. I have to move a first time. Then a second time, ending on a safe spot. Example 3. Look at the guards going towards the left wall and opposite to the safe spot. Here, the back line is safe, but the wall is not safe. Therefore, 5 will start here, 6 there, and 7 here. They will go back to the safe spot using the column aside from the wall, as the wall is going to get hit. As you can see, the markers here are different than in the previous examples, but the positions remain the same as on the images I showed previously. The calls in this example would be 5 below 4, 6 on C, 7 below 3. And we will go to the safe spot using the 1, 4 column. Once again, I move twice, following the safe column to end on the safe spot. Example 4. Look at the guards going towards the left wall and opposite to the safe spot. Here, the wall is safe, but the back line is not safe. Therefore, 5 will start here, 6 there, and 7 here below the queen. They will go back to the safe spot using the wall column. The calls in this example will be 5 below B, 6 on 2, 7 above A. And we will go to the safe spot using the B column. Finally, I follow the safe B column and end on the safe spot after my second move. I unfortunately do not have a solid, clear example of never safe to show you, but I believe you probably understood how this mechanic works by now. You will always start by looking at the same guards and need to adapt based on them. I hope this video will help you resolve the super chess better, and thank you for watching.